Hey guys, Dr. Mike Silvestri here with Silvestri Chiropractic and Wellness in Moon Township, Pennsylvania. I'm here to talk to you today about gallbladder health. And the gallbladder is actually an organ that sits right underneath your liver. So your liver's right up here on the right side of your abdomen, and it's kind of tucked underneath your liver. And the first thing I want to discuss actually is what's the function of the gallbladder? What does it do? So the function is actually to store bile and concentrate bile. Bile is a substance that's produced by the liver and is stored in the gallbladder. If you want more information on the liver, just refer back to my video on liver health for that, because the liver and gallbladder are highly interrelated. Bile is a substance that helps you digest fats. A lot of people actually get gallstones, which is when the bile gets over-concentrated and causes blockages there. The next thing I wanted to talk about is the nerve supply to the gallbladder. It's actually very similar to the liver. So as we look here, this is your cervical spine, or the vertebrae in your neck, thoracic spine, or the vertebrae in your mid-back, and then this is the lumbar spine, and this is the pelvis right here. Two main areas that are very important with the gallbladder function, and the one is going to be up here in your brainstem. Once again, as I say in a lot of my other videos, the brainstem is super important to the function of the human body because it has the vagus nerves that come down on each side here. So that's going to be our parasympathetic supply to the gallbladder. So it's going to cause contraction of the gallbladder. Next, we have our T7 to T10 area of thoracic spine, which supplies the gallbladder as well, but that supplies it sympathetically, so it's actually going to calm down the function of the gallbladder. So we got two important areas, T7 to T10 here, with the nerves coming out that supply it sympathetically, and in the brainstem up here, of course the atlas, or the top vertebrae in your neck, is up here as well, that supplies it parasympathetically. Now, what do you think essentially would happen if you had a twist up here in your atlas? Or even in this bone right here called the occipital bone. What if it was really misaligned? What do you think is going to happen? Of course, gallbladder is not going to function as well. It's not going to contract as hard and help you digest fat as well. What if you had a severe misalignment or subluxation here? Would it make sense? You see how this impinges on these nerves or irritates these nerves severely? Would it make sense that that would interfere with the gallbladder function as well? That's two big important points. Now I want to show you a better graphic depiction of how the gallbladder is supplied via the nervous system. So this is the liver right here, this big organ up here, but this is the gallbladder. This sits right underneath your liver. This is a little portion of the small intestine called the duodenum. There's T7 to T10. This is your spinal cord. These are the nerves coming out of it, going down your gallbladder. These nerves right here are branches of the vagus nerve coming from your brainstem, which is not shown. So you can kind of see how the nerves come down and supply the gallbladder. An important thing to note here as well, the gallbladder could have two areas of pain if you have a lot of dysfunction or if you have gallstones. One makes sense right in the upper right abdomen and a little bit in the back as well. That's kind of intuitive, right? The one thing I want to point out is it could also go to the right shoulder. So if you're having a lot of nagging right shoulder issues that's not going away, maybe a good idea to get your gallbladder checked out. The final thing I want to talk about is some dietary things to look at with the gallbladder. First thing I want to say is there's foods that you should definitely be eating to keep your gallbladder healthy. There's a lot of foods. There's bell peppers, the citrus foods like oranges, lemons, limes, things like that. Dark green leafy vegetables, sardines, tomatoes, all these foods are going to help the gallbladder function better. There's also some foods to avoid, and those foods are going to be vegetable oils, which are actually in a lot of snack foods, peanut oil, processed food in general, also like especially white flour products that are highly processed, like white bread, white pasta. Those are not going to be too good for your gallbladder. So I wanted to give you some tips on how to keep your gallbladder healthy. Of course, one being chiropractic care, keeping your spine alignment and your nervous system functioning at its highest level possible, because the nervous system controls everything in the body, including the gallbladder. And then also giving you some important foods to eat for your gallbladder health and some foods to avoid. I hope you guys got a lot of great information out of this video. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel, be on the lookout for more videos, health and wellness related. Just as a reminder, We are still running our $25 new patient consultation and exam because of these extremely challenging times we're still living in. If you're interested, you can come in. We'll give you an evaluation, get you the help you need. We're always here for you guys. Our goal is to always help as many people with chiropractic care as possible. Thanks, guys. Again, my name is Dr. Mike Silvestri with Silvestri Chiropractic and Wellness in Moon Township, PA. Have a fantastic week, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.